So let's get this open. That's, I think I just give it away. Actually branded. Again, there's nowhere in the pictures that showed this to be branded. It cost $20. So you know it's a fake. I don't have a real one. And like I said, probably never will. But I think all of this looks authentic. Blue Class, they're even putting a date on them now. Then you get the best of the fakes. You got the Axis Lock logo here. I really wish I had a real one so I could do a better comparison. But I think all of these like striations, blade sharpening lookalikes, um, are the main giveaway of this being fake and this being kind of a matte box. Videos I've started to watch on these clones, and you can see where I cut it with the knife. So that baby right there is sharper than I'm thinking it is. You can see on those that the box is a little shiny, I think. And there's no shiny. This is a matte finish. So that's another dead giveaway, I believe, to show that this is fake. And see, they still don't have the inside here, the little coffin like they're supposed to. But if you look at this, the bag is not stretchy, not super stretchy. It is as long as the knife, which is another dead giveaway, I'm being told. And I really can't feel, I guess I can barely tell that the logo and name and stuff is on there. And another thing I've noticed is all of this hardware right here is very large on the fakes. Well, now that matches from what I understand. Again, I don't have a reel to look at. I wish I at least just had a real box and the packaging to go by. But all of this stuff you can see in conjunction to my pointer finger. It's small, just like in the real stuff. And you get all of this stuff in here, which I think they haven't managed this, but I think this is usually folded like that. Excuse me. In the real thing. And although that seems to be a lot thicker than all of the rest of them, that, or I say all the rest of them, I got two other ones. This is the third unintentional one. I got another cross lock coming, but it didn't even remotely look like one of these. So I'm hoping it's not another clone. But and my intention of buying anything that even is a potential clone or what is I want to rebuild them. You know, I got ceramic bearings coming and all that kind of stuff just to try to make a turd shine. I guess that's my intent of all that. And also, like with these are good knives. I'm sorry. I mean, you disagree with me, okay, but these are good knives. I like them, and I want to put some nice bearings in there and just kind of dress them up a bit. And I think they're well worth doing that too. Why buy a $10 knife and turn it into a $30 or $40 knife? Because I can. Simple as that. Because I can. It's got nothing to do with how cheap the knife is. I like to take something and make it better. And I think I can even make those better. I think I can make these because in my opinion, that's my bug out right there. Those are my bug outs. These ain't even on the wheelhouse of the bug out. But I will tell you. I mean, I don't know if it's because it's got that backspacer in there, but that baby is hard. So, okay, so I can't press these together. You cannot press. I guess you could. Maybe I'd probably stand on it. I got enough weight today. I got enough weight I can stand on it, and they're gonna touch. I promise you. But no, I can't do it with my hands. I can't push that together with my hands. And I mean, I know a little bit about a couple things, and that is real carbon fiber. Now looks like laminate, so I would say they most likely have a cheaper laminate underneath and then a thin layer of carbon fiber laminate on the outside. So Another thing that I've researched and found is these holes. Okay, the clones in the beginning had gold or brass is actually what it is to be able to flip your uh, pocket clip over to the other side. Now I've got I think one that is black, and these are silver. And so they've caught on to they're watching the reviews too. So when we point out the obvious fakery of their stuff against a real Benchmade, uh, then they start to change this stuff to match it. And I think Benchmade may have one like this that looks like this, but the real thing. Um, I don't have any way of testing colors or anything like that, but from what I can tell, I mean the pictures I've seen online, and that's as close as I'm gonna get to a Benchmade most likely, but the pictures I've seen online, this looks pretty doggone close. Another thing that I have noticed is, and see, this one's they missed it on here. So they show, okay, so a lot of them show the clones where the butterfly is way over here, right where my finger is, and then the real thing has got the butterfly over here, and so that's where it's got it. So it's got the butterfly in the right place, I think, but it's still too low because with it closed, you can't read Benchmade. You can see most of it, but you can't read the whole thing that says Benchmade. So that is a dead giveaway that it is a clone because you can't read Benchmade across there. Like on here, there's some of them that show that R, trademark R, as being too big. And it's not. It's normal. That looks just normal all day long. Um, the placement of this label and where your barcode is and where the Axis Lock logo is. The only difference that I can see that I've seen online with those guys that have and gals that have real Benchmades, this is a bold right here. All of this is bold. All of this is bold. Nothing is not bold. And I think in the real ones that is not bold, but all of this down here is bold. Bold case, thicker. Uh, and so that's a giveaway. But it's very, very minute. Very minute giveaways. I mean, I would almost, other than the fact that I know the box is supposed to be shiny and that the striations are not as prominent on a real one, that 535-3, although it's the right number, I believe, and this is the right information, it's not bold case. But everything else, I believe, on this box is realistic and real. I don't have to look at the. I already know it's fake, so I don't have to look at the instructions. I know there's going to be misspellings and stuff, but it's probably even an improvement on that. And then it's not having the foam, which that right there is a soft foam, but the real thing is like a styrofoam, a popcorn pressed styrofoam cutout that goes in here with a little coffin shape that just fits the knife down in there. And so those are absolute dead giveaways that this is a fake. But if you had a real one and put that coffin deal in here, I bet you would fake out a lot of people. You would sell this thing for $200. If you was to have the right foam insert in here, I'm sorry, my wife popped in for a second. If you was to have the right insert in here, then you could definitely easily, I believe, fake somebody out, and they would probably argue with you that they got the real thing. Because again, I don't have a real one. I hate to keep saying that. I apologize for even keep saying that, but uh, you can't. Another thing is not being able to get to this third screw back here very easily with the clip on, and that's the case. It's not completely covered, but it would be hard to get to. Um, and out of all the things that I've seen that indicate a a fake bug out, really the only thing I'm seeing is the butterfly is not. It's in the right place, closer to the thumb stud, but it's not high. That's washers in there. They look black, or they could be a Teflon coated with with some graphite or something, or I'm not sure. I'll take it apart at some point. Maybe do a video on that to pull it apart to show the insides to give an indication of other things. But this is scary because this one right here, I guarantee you, I can flop this little baby out there. The blade is, and I'm not going to do measurements. I don't think this it's really needed. It's marked S90V, and of course the butterfly, and it's like a stone washed blade. I would almost want to think that it was like stone washed and then coated with some kind of protectant or something. I don't know, but I would say that this knife right here is a very, very high end fake. But there is, like I said, the one thing: the butterfly is not high enough, so Benchmade is partially obscured by the frame of the knife. You know, not many people. This right here is probably 75% accurate, and I'm taking a big 20% out of it because of that foam insert being missing inside here. But that, other than that, the insides, barring any spelling grammatical errors in the manual, is the only giveaway. And then out here, the only giveaway is lightly cosmetic, is that bold number and the dark, the more prominent stray. So someone would definitely be able to fake somebody out and make them believe that that is a Benchmade. In my opinion, it's flipping pretty good. The blade is got zero felt movement from side to side. Okay, wait, hold on. It may be moving, but I really can't. I can't tell it or feel it. And up to down, up and down, zero. Left and right. I mean, I'm flexing the blade, but I can't really tell. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. But so this seems to be in extremely good shape. And again, like I said, now I ordered all these at the same time. And I don't think I have any more. I got another cross lock, but it's supposed to just be some kind of, I don't think it's any kind of a clone or a fake or nothing. It's just I wanted to get multiple cross locks because I just wanted to play around with them. These Ozarks, I like that cross lock so much, and I wanted to kind of get a decent looking knife to try to play with. So that's all I got for right now. I do appreciate you, and if you've sat here through all this babbling, you are awesome. You are seriously awesome to sit here and listen to me ramble my mouth like this for this long. So, but actually in editing, it's not going to be this long. Um, so I appreciate you being here, and I would ask that if you're enjoying this content, that you would like and subscribe. It is very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.